Hey, what's up, everybody? Just getting ready to head out to Alaska tomorrow for a new adventure. We're going to go on a Dall sheep hunt. My friend Cody Hunter and I. He's actually leaving today. I leave tomorrow. Been a little nerve-wracking getting ready. We had to get a COVID test within 72 hours of leaving. Has to be a negative test, of course. So got those results back yesterday. Came back negative, thank goodness. And I got everything ready to go here. I've got my pack, all my gear, rifle. So hopefully everything I'm going to need for the next few weeks, a couple weeks, I guess, while I'm up there. And the focus is Dall sheep, but if we end up seeing a nice caribou or a big black bear, then we can shoot those as well. But I'm going to film as much of this hunt and adventure as we can. Should be quite an adventure. It was last time I went up there in 2015, and excited to get out of this crazy heat in St. George. So anyway, I'll keep reporting as we go. Going to be awesome. All right, here at the Las Vegas airport, all checked in, ready to take off for Alaska here in about an hour. Get out of this 100-degree heat. All the check-in went pretty well. Not a lot of travelers right now with all this COVID stuff going on. Kind of makes it nice that way. I was wondering how that was going to go. Cody got up there yesterday, said the check-in in Anchorage is pretty simple. Said they just checked the test and let them go on through, so that's good news. Can't wait to fly at a base camp tomorrow and start hunting. It's going to be an awesome adventure and really looking forward to it. Always hard to say bye to family, especially for a couple weeks, but we're going to have a great time as we're in Alaska for sure. Made it to Alaska here. So glad to be here and about to get picked up by Mark, my taxi guy. Get me to the hotel, meet up with Cody, and then tomorrow morning we head out and start our adventure. But Alaska's good, nice weather right now. It's actually pretty sunny, and all my stuff made it. That's always a relief, and life is good. So now the fun begins of getting to camp and going hunting. All right, we are in Anchorage, getting ready to take off into base camp.
It's interesting to see people melt down.
Got Javier and Cody here with us. And here's the plane we're taking off on. So this is our machine. So 4 of us, then all of our gear here. We got probably 300 pounds of gear in here. And we're ready to roll. Good weather, overcast, nice and cool. Hit some weather, so we had to come and land at another lodge here for a little bit, wait it out. We just about made it. We were pretty close, but a little pass. Had a little bit too much weather going on, so here's Alaska, waiting the weather out sometimes. But hopefully it won't be too long. We'll be back on our way. But awesome views here. These are the sheep mountains of Alaska. Pit stop, right?
That's right.
Pit stop for weather. Weather's nice here, but not so much up there where we gotta go. Base camp, thank goodness, here we are. And, I'm going to be heading out here first right away. So good to be in camp in here, so we can get out and do some hunt right away. Start doing some scouting and make it happen. Beautiful here. All right, just got to our outpost camp. Really nice setup. We've got a side-by-side here so we can ride up the canyon. Little outpost bunkhouse we can stay in. And then we can glass these mountains around. There are some sheep up on the top of that mountain right there. And we know there's a few bands of rams up the canyon here, so we're probably gonna ride up there tonight and then hike up in and stay the night. Opening day is in not tomorrow but the next day, so we'll get out there. I'm hunting with my guide Leopold. I hunted with him 5 years ago, so it's fun to be back with him. And the weather's pretty clear, good visibility, and yeah, all these big tall sheep mountains around. Shot the rifle's on. I think I've got all the gear I need. Hopefully I didn't forget any of it. I don't think I did. And we are ready to hunt some sheep. Goal is hopefully tomorrow to find the ram or rams that we want to hunt, and hopefully opening day go in and make it happen, but that's in a perfect world. So hunting is not usually a perfect world scenario, but we'll see how it goes. But look at this place, it's awesome. Got geared up. Probably be a couple river crossings, there usually is. Here we go. Leopold's getting us ready. 5 years later, we're back, man.
We are back.
The chainsaw ready. Might have to cut down some trees to get through all this stuff. Just barely got out of camp, and there's Leopold. Got the side-by-side, and we've got a couple sheep spotted. One's a pretty good looking one. We're still a couple days early before the hunt starts, but we're seeing a couple. Long ways away. They'd be really tough to get to. We're glassing up back this way too. I saw a black bear, pretty big black bear running up the hill. So we got wildlife. We got moose in here, all kinds of cool animals. We spotted a big brown bear up here feeding a ways away. mountain grizzly. Leopold just spotted some sheep too. Three U's, huh? Got about a dozen sheep out in front of us we're looking at, and eating some blueberries, getting our antioxidants in so we stay healthy and we don't catch COVID-19, because Leopold's really scared about that. So we're trying to stay healthy with these little blueberries. One pretty good ram right up on the skyline, right up here. And some smaller ones and some used lambs. I just hiked up this canyon just to get a better look. Straight up and down right here. Steep stuff. This is where the sheep live.
I think he's over full curl.
A little bit over.
What's that?
Over full curl?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
It'd be nice to get him on video one more time.
Yeah, I'll pop it on there. Day before opening morning, we're watching this ram up on the hill. Looks like he's a legal ram. Have to see how big he is exactly, but looks pretty good. Seen a lot of sheep up this canyon. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, and we're still kind of watching this ram that we saw last night and this morning, just trying to get a good look at him to determine if he's a legal ram or not. He's really close, but it's tough to tell for sure. He's about 1,500 yards away right now. But there's a few other sheep up this canyon here that we've seen. There's actually quite a few in here. We just gotta find the right one. If this is the right one, it'd be great. But if it's not, then we'll have to keep looking. Opening day tomorrow. Straight up this ridge, cut across there, right there. So that's where we're headed. And this is sheep country right here. Straight up. We're still gonna get over the little ridge. He should be within a few hundred yards, so we should be able to get a really good look at him. I don't know that he's quite a legal ram, but still fun to be on the stalk. Our camp is down here on the bottom. So this morning he fed right above camp. He's gonna go catch up to Leopold before he leaves me in the dust. Alright, he's still up here. We just spotted him, so we're going to try to get a little bit higher here and try to get straight across from him. Go with this slippery shell, rocky stuff here. That's so good. just keeping an eye on this ram. He bedded down, which is good. And he's right there. We just got to confirm how big he is and make sure. But he's laying down up here right now. Just got to double, triple check and make sure everything's good. If not, we'll find another one. But if he's the one, it'd be an opening day success if we can make it happen. Got some rain coming in now. The weather's been more like September, even though it's the first part of August here. You never know. This is the game of sheep right here. All right, we just confirmed he's legal. So now we got to get set up and make a good shot on him. We've got a pretty good ledge here. Should be able to do that and hopefully make it happen. He's at about 410 yards right now. A little bit of wind. So we're going to get set up on him. Just up there feeding. We got plenty of time here. Whew, this is where it gets exciting.
Good job, nice
Awesome,
shot.
man. Leopold did it again. Got me in opening day 5 years ago too, right?
Yes, it was.
The sheep when we killed two awesome animals on that day. And man, this worked out really well. We've been watching this sheep for the last couple of days. We actually saw him 2 days ago and then came back yesterday and watched him all day yesterday. We just couldn't quite tell if he was legal or not. So really had to do some studying on him today. Got him a little closer. We're camped just straight below here, but he's about 1,500 yards up the hill. So I'm coming from the mountain, actually shot him with a 6.5 PRC, and he's down. So there we go. Good job, Leopold.
Thanks. How much further?
Yeah,
How much further?
got far. Oh yeah. Man, what an awesome sight that is. Wow. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. There he is. Wow. What a cool animal. Handsome fella.
Oh yeah. Beautiful.
So cool. Awesome, man. Awesome. These animals are just absolutely amazing how they live in this steep country and walk up and down these cliffs like it's no big deal. So cool. All right, just so you all kind of know how all this played out. Leopold's filming down to where we made the shot. If you look down on this ridge line down here, we were about 300 yards, 300 and so yards from here, but he was about another 120 yards or so up the hill. He just rolled down, but we were just right behind that ridge and just was able to poke up over the top. And Leopold had the spotting scope. We have an angled spotting scope, so he had it angled around just like you do in the cartoons, right, where the guy's got the mirror. He was doing that with our spotting scope and checking him out. And then we had our scope cam on there, our adapter on there, to really get a good look at him so we could judge him properly. And so he said, once he said, okay, he's legal, I was able to pop up over the top, and I had a perfect rest and dialed in my scope, let one fly, and it worked, made it happen. He came crashing down, and clean, quick kill. And fortunately didn't roll further, because if he would have rolled from here, there's a couple of ledges he would have dropped off. And I want to do a full body mount, so I think I'll be able to do it since he didn't roll all the way down the mountain. Anyway, that's kind of how it played out, and yeah, Leopold, you can maybe film up there to show where he came from. Wow. So now the fun part starts.
Which way are we going to be going down?
So we're going to go straight down. We're camped right down at the bottom there, actually just around the bend here. So we'll walk down there when we're done. Here we go. 2020's been a crazy year for everybody, and I'm blessed enough to be able to get up here to Alaska and do this Dall sheep hunt. It's the second time I've been able to come up here. I came in 2015, and I wasn't able to get a sheep on that hunt, so came back again this year. Fortunately, with all the crazy stuff in the world happening, I was still able to get up here and get it done today. Beautiful ram. He's actually a little bit bigger and older than we thought he was. 10-year-old ram, and makes me feel good to kill a ram like this, one that's that age, just because they're getting up there and they may not make it through the next winter or two anyway, and so it's the kind of animal that you want to take when you're hunting these beautiful animals. We live in some awesome country here, but this is anybody who has an opportunity to come and do some of this, it's worth it. It's incredible. You got to have the support from home. We got a great wife and kids who allow me to come do this, and great businesses and business partners that allow me to come do this. So grateful for all of them, and definitely a sacrifice. Years and years of work and preparation, and when it all comes together, it's pretty emotional. Just something that really is special. Thank my Heavenly Father for blessing me with this opportunity to live in this great world we live in, and have these incredible animals out here, and to enjoy them and enjoy nature. It's awesome. Anyway, we got some work to do now. We'll get them all skinned out and taken care of, and then we'll hike it back down to camp here tonight. So all of it's fun and enjoyable, and this is just what we live for. This is the opening day, so still got quite a bit of time left in my hunt, and I can hunt caribou and black bear still. So we'll go see maybe if we can get a caribou over the next week and see what happens that way. But anyway, good times, and just couldn't be happier. Feel blessed. All right, got the sheep all taken care of, packed up in our packs, and I've got the heavy load. Leopold has a light load. Just joking, not really. No, but we got a long, steep, cliffy hike back, so take it slow, try to stay as safe as we can. And this just feels so awesome to have a sheep on my back. Lifelong dream to go make this happen, and it's happening right now. So just soaking it all in and enjoying every minute. Great day so far. So I'll just get back down and be good for the day. Be one of those memories you'll always remember, right? Well, it's the day after killed my ram. Great night's rest, regrouping here at our spike camp, and just kind of getting recovered a little bit, and then head out and probably do some hunting for some caribou as we're sitting here at camp. I'm actually watching 5 more rams up on the hill, and a couple of them look really good on this mountain too. So we fortunately are in a really good area right now for sheep, and this is pretty cool to be seeing this many. But really good rams up here on this mountain up here, right above our camp. See if I can get him in the camera. Long way away. Can't tell on the camera, but maybe through the spotting scope you can. But long way away. What I'd really like to do is, even more than a caribou, I killed a nice caribou up here about 5 years ago. Really like to get lucky and see a wolf. That would be cherry on top to this already incredible hunt. And got a lot of time left too, so sometimes it works out this way. Not normally, but it did this time, where killed on the opening day. So we still hunted them for a couple of days before we were able to go in and actually hunt them on opening day, but still good to have that success early on. All right, we're a couple days ago got our sheep, so now we're getting a taste for some moose country. Unfortunately, it's not moose season, so I can't go after a moose like I would like to, but still have a caribou tag, and could get a black bear if I wanted to as well. So we're just gonna go spend a few days in the hills of the Alaskan range and see if we can run into a big caribou. So we're not gonna take one unless he's a giant, but we're gonna go have some fun and spend some days in the wild of the Alaskan range. Well, this has been our home for the last half a week or so, and we flew into this valley here, and these guys have got this awesome little cabin set up down here. I feel guilty even saying I was even able to take a shower a couple days ago, but it's nestled right in all where these canyons connect. We had some nice rams just above camp yesterday, and we've been seeing sheep all over these mountains, and this is kind of a zone where the caribou come through quite a bit too. So we're just going to come up and do some hunting around here and enjoy the next several days and kind of see where it takes us. We were lucky to get a ram on opening day, so it gives us a lot of free time to just enjoy it up here and do some extra hunting and spend time in the countryside and do all that. But a lot of blueberries. We've been picking blueberries on the way, and you can eat those as you're hiking. They're pretty good. Bears are all over the hillsides here. We've seen brown bears and black bears, so all kinds of wildlife. Haven't seen any moose yet here, but there's definitely some around. Quite a bit of moose sign. So we got it all here. A lot of fun.
So how do you like the world famous Alaskan alder?
Is this Alaska, or is this like the Amazon?
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, this is some crazy jungle right here. It's where all the animals hide.
Yes, to cool down on a hot day. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's been chilly the last couple of days. Now today it's warming up as we're doing this hike, of course, and we're pretty heated up here. I'm sweating, as you can see.
Me too.
Life is good. So we came up out of the brush down here below, and we got a really good vantage point now where we can see from the bottom. You can't see a lot of the little shelves and canyons, and so the animals will go up those canyons. You can't see them from the bottom. So we're getting high. We'll get higher than this too, but we got a different vantage point right now, so we're just going to glass this whole valley here below us and just kind of see what's moving, and we'll just kind of keep working this. See what comes through, or is bedded down, or whatever. Big moose down here. We were moose hunting right now because we got a giant moose here below us, but it's only August and the moose hunts don't start till September. But we got a giant mid 50-inch moose down here. Big old paddles. brutal.
Almost there.
A lot of berries to eat.
Almost on the top, huh?
Yeah, are we there yet? Made it to the top of one mountain. So we'll keep working these ridges next couple days. Maybe we'll luck into some stuff. Got trails all over. Caribou tracks. Black bears.
Some rain over there up valley.
Yeah, a little bit of rain. Fewer bugs up here. That's a bonus. This is living up on the top of a mountain. Leopold's cooking some gourmet mountain house, the best mountain house chef I've ever been around. And we're just trying to get up into this higher country to get out of the bugs where hopefully more caribou are. We've been seeing a lot of caribou sheds, a lot of trails. So a lot of caribou in here. We just haven't seen any today, but we'll probably hunt this for the next few days and see what turns up. Hopefully we'll start seeing some. Bears all over, that's for sure. Dinner time.
Can you tell us what we're doing here?
Camped at the bottom last night, and we're in caribou country. We just haven't seen caribou, but we see some sign and had them right by our tent in the middle of the night last night. So we're gonna hike up here a little further up on this mountain, get a good vantage point. Should be able to see 360 degrees kind of. Check out all these rolling hills and valleys. It's a hotter day today for sure than it's been. It was pretty chilly a couple days ago, but today's clear and warm so far. For another 20 minutes and then it'll change probably.
It'll get better or worse?
Who knows, right? Here's some shade coming in.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. It's pretty wild here. We got caribou sheds. We're way up here. We're actually higher than where we were hunting sheep. So if you ever think caribou are only in the low country, not true. They come way up here to get out of the bugs, get out of the heat, and there's sheds all over this mountain, this hillside. We just got to get lucky and come across the right one at the right time. But pretty amazing. These big animals climb up these steep old mountains and live up here. grizzly bear coming up to meet us here in a minute, maybe. He's down here on the ridge. Crazy, these bears, they're higher than the sheep. I think he's lost, maybe. Right down here on the ridge. Now she's going down. Downhill's much better than uphill. Back in the jungle, coming down to the swamplands here on the bottom. We're just getting back to our outpost camp, and came from way up on the mountain a few hours ago, and hunt's winding down unless we see a caribou on the river, which we could, or even better, a wolf. That'd be my number one. But there was a 0% chance of rain today, and it's raining. So, don't know what that's about. Anyway.